Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Mad Tinker Gaming with me, the Mad Tinker. Now, the last few days have been pretty crazy. I've been reading a lot of information, been watching a lot of videos, doing all kinds of crazy things in here. And so far, what I have seen is this mystery guy up here. Well, not this guy. He was here earlier. The Red Skull, anyway. I'm going to click on this roster over here. The Red Skull is, well, he's pretty freaking amazing is what everybody's telling me. I'm going to go down here and click on my Hydra list. Now, I've not ever really built up my Hydra team. It's not that I can't. Obviously, I have the capability of starring up several of these. I believe all of them that I would run would be at least 5 stars, if not potentially higher. Some of them I could take all the way up to 7 stars, but the Red Skull is the key factor of it all. And I know I'd gone over his kit before, but apparently the Storm Assault and Hail Hydra is just... it's busted. This guy is just crazy good. And, well, I talked it over with my wife, and to do a video for you guys, she let me purchase a Red Skull buy. Like, before it ended, we went ahead and purchased it. So tonight, that's what this video is going to be. We are going to click on the Red Skull, open him up, see what we get out of his orbs. I've got a few gold orbs stashed back here. Not many, but a few. So we should be able to level him up and maybe level some of the other ones up, and then we'll go in and test him in a blitz. It's not war yet, but I am going to put him into my war defense as soon as I probably get him around 30,000 each. Maybe before that. We'll see. I just want to test it and see how good this stuff is. But for me to do that, we are going to do some openings. So we're going to go right over here, click on our orbs, and we're going to go down here and find the Hail Hydra orb. Yes, sir. We're going to see what we get here. Now, when you have the initial purchase, it was a $50 purchase, which is really expensive. And I'm going to be honest, if you're a free-to-play player, just wait. They've got a blitz coming. If you are a whale, you're going to buy it anyway. But I wanted to buy this just so I could do a video. The purchase does pretty much guarantee you an unlock if you had spent the money on it. You get 55 Red Skull shards to start with, and then 16,000 of these orbs, which roughly translates to 8 orbs to open. And I think the minimum's like 6 in an orb. So 6 times 8 is 48 plus 55 is going to give you 103 orbs. And that's enough at the bare minimum to unlock him. But we're hoping for better. I mean, they always say up here you get the potential for 180 shards. I've never seen one of those. I've seen a couple of 20s. I think maybe I've seen 150 on something a long time ago. But typically I'll hit 8s, maybe 12s. So I'm hoping to get a few of those and maybe get it a little further along. So that when the blitz comes, I believe next week is when they're going to have the Red Skull blitz. I will actually try for that. I mean, right now, with the way things are in our global situation, and I'm sure everybody's aware of that, this is currently the time of the COVID-19 global pandemic. Whenever you do get a chance to watch this video, I mean, it might be years from now, you're still looking back here on it. I mean, I don't know. But, so things are different. So I might be potentially just sitting here at home, and if that's the case, I'll blitz till I can't blitz no more, and we'll see what we can get with the Red Skull that day. I might even try to do a stream. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. But anyway, we're going to crack these. So we're going to start right now. Let's get to cracking. We've got 8 of these to go. What do we get? All right, purple, 12. That's good. As long 6 or better, right? I mean, we want better than 6. Better than 6 on each of these orbs. Give us a little head start. Okay, a little better. 6 more to go. See what we get. There's the 6s. This will be what my luck is, but still, even with 6s, you're still going to get to cross over that threshold. We're just going to get a basic unlock of him, I feel. Well, got some good gold out of that one. I wish it would have been on the actual Red Skull. I like seeing gold pop up, but if it's not in the central orb, it doesn't really do me super good. Alright, so we have now opened all of the Red Skull shards we've got, all the Hail Hydra orbs anyway. so we can recruit Red Skulls. Here we go. 20,000. Boom. All right. So let's go ahead and raise this guy up. Now I don't have a lot of gold, but I am going to try to get this guy to a pretty decent level. Let's take him up to about 45. I mean, that's not huge, but we'll probably go up a little bit more. I do have some gold orbs, I think like 3 of them. We'll see if we get lucky in one of those and be able to upgrade him up. Right now, most of my guys are right around 3,000 anyway, so I mean, it's going to be a no-brainer. This guy's going to go up really high, and then I'll build everybody else up to catch up to him. I like this equip all thing. This is really good. And as we do this, we're seeing all of the little abilities over here open up. Get him to tier 5. I hope we can get him to like at least a tier 9. I think about tier 9 will be where he's going to be useful. If I get enough gold to get him up to level 60, tier 9, and then we'll go in here and we'll do some upgrades. I'll have to get some more gold at this point. So let's go out here and we will crack open my 3 gold orbs. Let's see, I know I've got them down there. Oh, I've got a shamrock orb too. Let's go ahead and we'll crack that too. Now, the reason I'm interested in this, Hella for sure. And Scientist Supreme. My Scientist Supreme isn't quite maxed out, but we'll see what we get. Alright, so here we go. Didn't get what I wanted out of that. Was a vulture. So let's get back down here. Here we go. Oh, I've got 4 gold orbs. 4 gold orbs for the day. Alright. 4 gold orbs. So let's do this. 100,000. Alright, that's good. I like that one. Just trying to get what we can get. I've been trying to hoard some of those for openings. That's 150k. That'll be nice. Alright, okay, well we got 750,000 to work with. So, what else do we have over here? This extra stuff. There we go. Alright. Now, what's my milestones? I'll go ahead and click on some of this stuff here just to clear it out of the way. Get me some extra stuff back. Maybe I have to get some gear here and there. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, now back to the characters. Oh man, I keep getting orbs. Well, let's see what we get. I'm one of those people that when I see the little red stuff light up, I really have a hard time not going ahead and opening it. I've been trying to hoard small things for if they do another one of those events, but I'm hoarding stuff like blue gear material things where if I have to, I can open like 1,000 of them at once, you know, even if they're just 1 point a piece, that's still 1,000 points towards something. Make it a little easier the next time something like that pops up. Wow, did I get a whole nother orb? Oh, a premium orb. Alright, let's see what we get with the premium orb. I know I'm getting a little off track, but oh, okay, that's not bad. Okay, now let's get back here and get back into Red Skull. So let's try to get this guy up here. We're going to try to tear him up as much as we can. Okay, now I have to level him up probably a little further. Let's go ahead and get some of these elite guards here. I think this is going to be one of the more important ones to have. Alright. I have to be level 58 is what it's saying, so I'll probably have to try to get up there to that soon enough. 54s, 58s. Oh, 60s. Alright, so We've got 430,000 left. Let's see where we can get. Looks like about 56, but I want to save some for gear. So we'll stop at 55 right now. We'll stop at 55. That's the most I can sink into them. We'll go ahead and get him to 6664, it looks like. So that's a good, well, 6564 it looks like. So we'll play through a few things here and see what we can do. I wonder why it's not giving me the equip all. Do I just not? I probably don't have enough stuff to do all of them all together. So let's see what we've got. Yep, ran out of stuff. So what are we missing? Missing all these little blue improved syringes. Alright. I'm not spending any money. That's the goal. I've already spent what I could spend. So let's see what's worth getting. We'll auto win some of these here. I will spend 50 cores and we'll try to auto win some of this stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more of them, so might as well keep whacking away at them. Let's see here. Well, this looks like about where we're going to stop at. I don't like to get too low on stuff just yet. And the rest of the guys, I mean, I've got them to 13 right now. That's pretty good. I guess I probably won't quite hit blitz, but I will work them in. I wanted to hit blitz, but sinking money to get him leveled up is going to make everything else a little bit awkward. I mean, I'll give it a shot. It's going to be a really poor blitz team, but we'll see what we hit. It'll probably be me versus like a brand new guy. And the Red Skull being so pumped up, it'll probably just be an overwhelming, hi, we just instantly win kind of scenario. Maybe. Or I'll get killed really quickly because he's way high and everybody else is way low. That's probably the more likely of the outcomes. Let's see here. We'll try it. We will try it. Okay, I don't have any more blitzes to win. So now we're going to go over here to change teams. We'll click on this. Now it's time for me to go in here and do some editing. We're going to manage these teams. Alright. We're going to scroll down here. I'm just going to go ahead and straight up, I'll delete this. And we'll build it from scratch. Alright. So when I was thinking about building this, I read over some of the stuff that they have. And after checking out some good information as to what had been placed, or placement for these guys to try and keep a lot of them alive, what I did notice was that the Red Skull is typically going to be your centralized character. So I'm going to go ahead and put him in the center here. But then when you get down in here, your Hydra Rifle Trooper and your Hydra Scientist are going to go back to the back. When this guy dies, he comes back and does an AoE damage. So you want him to die a lot more than most. So I'm going to put the Scientist back here for heals. I'm going to put the Trooper here. And then I'm going to put my Armored Guard not on the right side. I'm going to put the Sniper over here. And I'm going to put the Hydra Armored Guard here. Now the reason I'm doing this is the Hydra Armored Guard is going to have the taunt. And he doesn't take damage as long as you've got the minions in war, right? So they're going to be hitting this guy. And blowback, knockover damage is going to kill your trooper back here, right? And then he's going to die, and he's going to come back, and he's going to do AoE damage. So you're going to want to pump him up pretty heavily as well. And then this guy will come in stealth, and he's going to be shooting people, and it's going to be like him shooting over here. The Red Skull has a little wall, and this guy just sits back here and keeps healing, while everybody else is targeting your Armored Guard over here. So you're trying to get it to essentially have everybody targeting on the left side so your Sniper and your Researcher can stay alive. That's the way I'm going to try to plot this. We'll save this squad. We'll go in. I don't think I'll have to make much of an adjustment. The way I set my squads up is typically highest power down, except for the two down here at the bottom that I've kept back for when I go into Ultimate 7. Let me make sure everybody's in a correct power situation here. I know I'd missed some before. There we go. Okay, these guys are actually stronger now. Alright, so this is what we've got set up. Should be pretty good. Now let's go in here and we'll try us a blitz. We'll see what happens. It's 24,000 power level. I'm sure these guys are going to die relatively quickly. Let's see. So I'm the low man on the totem pole, so I'm going to test it out against something. It's pretty cool. We'll try the defenders. Everybody has a defenders team. We'll see if this low-level team can take on the defenders. Now, I'm not expecting much. Nobody else really has any stats on them. Half of them are just like level 20 characters. The Red Skull is way up super high. He's making up most of the points. It's going to be pretty much like him trying to kill everybody. It's not a very well-balanced team yet. But I just wanted to go ahead and play with it just for a few minutes just to get him. Overall, everything that I've read is saying when you get this team up to about a 200k team, it's just ridiculous in war. So we'll see what happens. We're going to take out this Punisher real quick. There we go. All right. So even as weak as these guys are, we're going to summon some extra minions here. Let's see what we break out. Oh, all right, here we go. Now, I really don't want them to have the counterattack. So we're going to take out Daredevil. I feel like if I get rid of most of their attack base, it'll be okay. Right, here comes his defense up on everybody. Alright. Now let's see what we can do here about attacking everything. Healing up some guys. So, off of this right here, I'm going to consider this pretty much a success in my opinion. I'm not speeding up the animations because I want to watch some of these. These are pretty good. You're getting to build up some crazy good synergy here. These guys are staying alive very well. I can only imagine what this would do in a war scenario. So we're just going to take out heals or keep hitting him until we get a taunt. And then we'll just focus on Luke Cage. Just keep basic attacking him. Right now it's kind of bad because I know none of my guys have been pumped up. They're all just bare minimal guys. We're going to do the special here. See this massive attack. I'm supposed to get like 4 or 5 guys, but he died before anything ever happened. So I'm guessing my Red Skull is just super powerful compared to the opponents right now. So this is probably not a truthfully fair assessment, but I wasn't actually expecting to beat the defenders right offhand in a blitz, especially with just bare minimum. Like all of my minions are just 3,000 power level. So that shows you the strength of Red Skull making the synergy of this team. It's just it's an overpowering kind of capacity. So I truthfully believe at this point, after making this purchase, it's not something that I would have probably done if I wasn't shooting a video, for 2 reasons. One, I feel he's a lot like Coulson from the Shield teams. He's going to be locked into just one type of format. He's going to be locked into only war, maybe an occasional blitz type scenario. And even though that's very good, it's very powerful, he's going to dominate war, but he's only in war. However, I kind of feel like the way things are going with Fox Next and Scopely, they're going to be designing characters for specific things. So you're going to have a lot less overall good characters where they can be played in everything, and more very specific style characters. But this team is a definite Warlock. So if you are into war, if you are like war is our thing, this guy is a good purchasable piece. But just for making the purpose of the videos, the only reason I did the purchase, $50 is a lot. It's not a free-to-play friendly guy yet. But now, don't get me wrong, they are doing the blitz next week. They're breaking it out very quickly, so it is possible if you are a hardcore blitzer, you're going to be able to unlock him. They're not making him not free-to-play friendly. He's just not a free-to-play. When he pops up at $50, that's obviously not free-to-play friendly right off the bat. As far as the purchase goes, $50 purchase. For me, I do like war. My alliance is pretty decent in war. So even though this is not a purchase I would have typically made, because I feel like he's only a war character, I went ahead and did it for the video. I would have probably just waited for the blitz, done a blitz, maybe not have unlocked him the first go around, probably the second blitz for me because I don't blitz super heavy. But for the purpose of me being a burgeoning YouTuber, I went ahead and we made one purchase. I would have liked to have gotten more stars out of him, maybe get him up to a 4-star. So for me, that's probably going to be my goal for the next blitz. Get enough to where I could upgrade him to a 4-star type scenario. Have him be 4 stars with all of these 5 and 7-star guys behind him, and we'll go do that. Now, I will do another blitz. I want to see how far up we can punch up. That last one was maybe like a 5K. We're going to see what this does. Let's find a good opponent, though. I don't think he's going to be able to take out the X-Men. I don't want to do another defender, so this is the team we'll pick for this one. All right, we'll see what we can punch up with here and give it another go around. For as low a capacity as my guys are, I'm hoping if he can take out this right here, it does validate them as a potential blitz team as well, so it makes the value a little bit better. I know when I was talking about best buy it now characters, Red Skull was way up there, and in my concept of it, but in hindsight, even though he is good, I would probably put him down in like an 11 category. Not quite top 10 material, because he is right now, as far as I know, just war and potentially blitz. I don't see him being useful in many other things. So what I'm going for is just a hopeful buildup of goodness here, and we'll see what he does. I'm hoping that we can take out some things, but it doesn't look like it. I believe maybe my guys were just so weak that the 4 to 5K is going to be up there, but because I'm not dealing any damage to Iron Man at all, I might as well just be getting laughed at. So I think maybe this guy had a really powerful Iron Man. It'll probably be like a Red Skull super attack will be what it'll take to take him out. But we'll see what we can get done here. Let's try to take out Captain America to end the taunt abilities. Once I get rid of taunts, then I can just focus on getting rid of all the damage and then just make it a massive army scenario. Like I said, my guys are weak on the attacks. I definitely need to upgrade some of the abilities of the people. Even if I haven't leveled them up, their abilities need to go up. I probably need to sink a little bit more into them, get them up to at least like level 40s across the board. So that will be what I probably tinker with over the weekend and try to upgrade as best I can. And then I'll come back and I'll do another review. I feel like the Red Skull, being as new as he is worth at least an initial run, and then maybe once I get things leveled up, do another run of him and show him in war defense. Like, come back and let you see how they did in a war defense. It's going to take me a little while to level them up, though. Right now, my gold is very, very tight. Sinking that much gold into the Red Skull right now, I was leery on it because I could have really used it to do probably several U7 capable things. But see, that was a win. So, all right, right now, Red Skull, the buy was worth it. for the war and potential blitz. So for those of you who are whales, you're going to buy it. Krakens, whales, dolphins, you'll probably have already bought him to rack him up. You'll probably have bought both purchases and get him way up there. As a YouTuber, I bought one. I'm very satisfied with it. Like I said, though, for free-to-play players, just wait for the blitzes. Probably 2 blitzes in. If you blitz well enough, I know when you blitz, if you get all the milestones, it's going to get you 21 shards. I want to say if you get, I don't know, 4 or 5 million, 8 million in blitz because he's a new character, it'll probably give you another 25 to 30 shards, so 50 there. And then you come back the second blitz, do the same thing, you'll unlock him. So I'm looking at 2 blitzes in. Most people will be able to have unlocked Red Skull. That's going to be just a basic prediction. But for right now, you're going to see him get built up really big by some guys and stuck in war defenses. And if you don't have the capability to get through it, it's going to be rough. Now, I'm going to put him in my war defense, and then I'll evaluate it again later for you guys. And we'll just see what happens. I'm not going to put him in right now because he's way weaker than any other team I could potentially put in. But once I get these guys all to about 30K, I will stick it in, let him run in a war defense one day, and we'll see how many stops they actually get, because I'm interested in that. Now, I believe I've opened all my orbs, talked about him. Well, let's see. Maybe I've got more. I've got 2 more orbs. We'll figure out what they are. I'll open them up for you guys. It's just a basic orb. Still, everything counts. Some extra Ronin shards. And here's a milestone orb. See what we get. Come on, Captain Marvel. No, Sabretooth. Alright, so that's some extra shards to go towards Ultimus here. Let's get some bio gear. Alright, now with all of this being done, all of it's opened up, I just wanted to let y'all see the Red Skull. For people who could have bought him, you might have Red Skull way up above it. For those of you who haven't bought it, it is a purchasable item. It's not a bad purchase, but he is still just only in War and Blitz, so that's up to you to decide whether you would want to continue spending on that kind of endeavor. For me, I'm just going to try blitzing after this. I just wanted to open one up just to do a YouTube video on it, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. So if you have enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, click the bell icon so that you know when I post up another video. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you would want to see. If there was a different way that you all designed a setup for the Red Skull scenario, please feel free to write it down in the comments. I will take it to heart. I'm still testing him around, and I hope that you all have enjoyed this video, getting a chance to see Red Skull. Hail Hydra at its finest right here. And like I said, the best way y'all can support me right now, guys, is to just share me around. Put this video out for other people to see, share with your alliances, and let's get me some extra subscribers, some support, some viewers, and I hope you all have a good evening. I'll see you later. Bye.